What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, DeFi Sean, and you are watching Crypto and Cause Investing, back with yet another exciting token review. And today, we're going to be talking about PinLink, the first RWA Tokenized DePIN marketplace, driving down costs for AI developers and creating new revenue streams for DePIN asset owners. Now, before we even start the video, I'll be the first to say there is so much going on with PinLink that it would probably take me 45 minutes to do a full in-depth review of this token. So throughout this video, I'm going to go over all the pertinent information that you need to know, and I will go ahead and link everything that you need in the description so that you can do your own research and see if PinLink is something that you're interested in. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out the call channel link down below. So if you watch the channel, you know that I usually save the chart for the end of the video. But damn if this isn't one of the prettiest charts that I've ever seen. Now, while this is a very young project, it is a very legitimate project, and we're going to kind of go over that throughout the video and going over and telling you exactly why I'm saying that. So we launched here right around November 14th, so we're going to be coming up right around the launch. We had tons of consolidation. Now keep in mind, I don't subscribe to technical analysis on the channel, but I do just kind of want to look at this chart because, like I said, it is a beautiful looking chart. So we had a consolidation, and we're just having those slow rise ups, little tiny dips, but every single low is higher than the previous low, and it just keeps going and going. And like I said, if I can draw up a chart, just a fake chart that doesn't have anything attached to it, this would probably be what it looks like. It's a very healthy chart. It didn't shoot up too quick. It also never really shot down. It just continues to continually grow in that nice upward trajectory. Now, I do want to hop back on over to the website, talk about the tokenomics real quick. So they're super simple. 80% went to LP over at Uniswap, staking 10%, and centralized exchange reserves are at 10%. And then the supply is 100 million. So super simple tokenomics. They don't have crazy tokenomics and tokens going here and going there. It's just super simple. 80% LP, 10% taken, staking, 10% centralized exchanges. Coming back on over, we are already at $152 million market cap. And like I said, it isn't even a month old. We have over $2.9 million in liquidity with almost 10,000 holders and a 24-hour volume of 1.42 million. Of course, we have a really good DEX score. So again, everything about this chart looks amazing. So I did just kind of want to kick off the video showing you exactly what it looks like. I also don't usually start videos off by talking about the team, but again, there's another reason why I want to talk about the CEO. So we're delighted to share our first video address with PinLink CEO, Lucas Arvlowski, as former VP of Engineer at Engine, which we are going to talk about this here in 1 second. Lucas brings experience leading technical strategies for a $4 billion blockchain business. He's also 2020 MIT's Technological Review Innovator under 35 and previously developed enterprise storage and cloud solution at Intel's data center division. Here's a quick update from Lucas as his team put the final touches on the Pin DApp before launch, which is coming up here very shortly. Now, since we do have a message from the CEO, we're going to go ahead and give it a quick listen so you can hear it from the CEO himself.
Hi everyone, my name is Lucas Arvlowski, and I'm excited about being part of PinLink. Our mission is to bring production-grade, decentralized, computational, and storage infrastructure to end users like you. I'm going to be looking after the entire backend and infrastructure, making sure that we can combine the best that the server-grade and select user-grade systems have to offer for you to be able not only to train, validate, and run your AI models, but also computational tasks like miners, validators, etc. We're dedicated to building communities which enable ownership and sharing of resources, democratizing the ever-growing demand for computational power. Myself, I come from the data center and supercomputing background, where I built orchestration software and looked after production-grade supercomputing systems as well as cloud-based large-scale computational deployments. In the recent years, I've been heavily involved in the blockchain space, having successfully built and launched Layer 1 blockchains. I look forward to building great things with and for you. Stay tuned for more updates to come.
So talking a little bit about the CEO's past, like I said, he is the VP of engineering at Engine. Hopping on over to that Twitter account, they have 492.8 thousand followers, also hitting a $4 billion market cap at its peak. Just to kind of put that into perspective, the CEO was a part of that brand, hit a $4 billion market cap. They are currently just at 150 million, on their way to hopefully that $1 billion market cap. And man, judging by this chart, it definitely looks like they're on their way there. All right, so let's dive a little bit into the product itself. Like I said, impossible to go over everything, but I will link everything you need along with their link tree so that you can check out everything that I'm showing you right now. So DePINs, they hold the promise of completely revolutionizing how AI developers source their physical infrastructures. DePINs work by using token rewards to incentivize owners of physical infrastructure assets to connect their devices to decentralized networks where they can be rented by end users in need of those services. Whether it's GPUs, TPUs, GPUs, or cloud storage capacities, AI developers have multiple needs that can be met by DePINs, which offer the promise of a more cost-effective and decentralized solution. The problem faced by current DePIN, however, is that while they have delivered on the benefits of deeper decentralization, they have failed to deliver on the promise of significant cost savings, which again, we're going to harp on this for a second. So PinLink solves this problem by creating the first RWA-Tokenized DePIN protocol, driving down the cost for AI developers and creating new revenue streams for DePIN asset owners. Existing DePINs simply reward owners of DePIN assets via a share of the payments made by AI developers to rent the capacity of their assets. So one of the main things that I look at when I'm looking into big time utility projects like this, or like I said, real world companies like it is, stocks, whatever it may be, is when they identify a problem like they did here, and then they come down here and they find a way to solve that problem. That's one of the first things I look for companies that go ahead, look for problems, solve it, because again, there's that area within the market that they can take over because they're solving a big time problem. So remember guys, my videos are never financial advice. I'm just showing you how I do my research, how I look into projects. You can just kind of take that and continue on doing your own research and make up your own mind about anything you want to get involved in. But we showed you the chart. We talked about some of the tech. They have a problem. They're solving that problem. Also, something else I definitely wanted to touch on was market size. So the total DePIN market is forecast to be worth 3.5 trillion by 2028. The total RWA tokenized market is forecast to be worth 10 trillion by 2030, and the primary artificial intelligence end user market for PinLink's DePIN services is forecast to be worth 2 trillion by 2030. As the first RWA tokenized DePIN platform, this means PinLink will sit at the center of 3 multi-trillion market opportunities, which again, that is something that I look at when I'm looking to invest long-term into something. So definitely needed to touch on what the forecasts look like for 3 different areas that this company is covering. So last but not least, let's go ahead and check out that Twitter account. It is growing at 7,468 followers. Looking at that first tweet, we have PinLink and anyone partnering to deliver the world's most decentralized privacy network. PinLink is teaming up with @anyonefdn to create an extra layer of decentralization for their online privacy infrastructure. So remember, I said way back in the beginning of the video, they are young, but they are legitimate. They are already partnering up with huge projects. We have anyone with 68.6 thousand followers. You can even hop on over to that chart. They have a bid $194.93 million market cap with $6.6 million in liquidity. Also, first thing you're going to notice when you're coming on down, the Twitter account, 19,000 views, 15,000 views, tons of engagement on all of their content, which is really good to see. They definitely have a community backing it, obviously, to take a look at that chart. But just continue on down, you see other partnerships that they're going into partnerships with. And again, these are people that have huge followings that they're partnered with, which again is almost unprecedented to be so young, but yet to pull off such big partnerships. So this is definitely a project that I'm super excited for. Like I said, this video just touches the surface of everything that they have going on. I highly recommend hopping on down to my description and clicking on every link and doing all your research, because this is definitely one worth looking at. But that's going to do it for today's video. And until next time, trade safe.